is Making Stitches, and this time I'm looking ahead to this weekend's Great Northern Textile Show. But first, I'm taking you back in time to the fabulous celebrations in July for Black Sheep Wool's 40th birthday. People came from far and wide to join the party.
The first lady that came through the door, well, lady and husband came through the door, were from Carlisle, and that was amazing that they'd set off at 6 o'clock in the morning. The next two customers, one was from Bradford and one was from Settle in Yorkshire.
Wow.
So we've had a lady that's flown in from Northern Ireland for 2 nights, so she stayed at the local hotel last night. I've seen her again today. And it's just amazing that people want to come. So the thing that's blown me away more than anything is the amount of people that brought us birthday cards and emails and Facebook posts. And I don't think you realise, and this is the same with every local yarn shop, this isn't just Black Sheep Wools, the impact as a local yarn shop you have on people.
Hello and welcome to Making Stitches. I'm Lindsay, I'm a lifelong crafter, a crochet designer and journalist. I love hearing people's stories, and Making Stitches gives me the chance to speak to inspiring creative people and share their stories with you. Later on, I'll be telling you about an exciting event happening in Manchester this weekend, the second ever Great Northern Textile Show. But first of all, let's talk about birthdays. Now, back in the summer, I went along to the Black Sheep Wools Craft Barn in Warrington in Cheshire to join their 40th birthday celebrations. It was a super weekend full of, as the invitation says, fun, frolics, prosecco and cupcakes. Well, yarn, creativity, prosecco and cake, that sounds like my kind of event. I went along to soak up some of the atmosphere and first of all spoke to Jane, who works in the Craft Barn tea shop, where there was fun and games including a 40th birthday ruby red chair bingo.
I want tinned tomatoes, some red sauce and some Spanish licorice that's red, and we have got a prize of some red wool and a pom-pom maker, but we haven't got quite round to that bit yet. But as you can see, it's pandemonium. It's been seen a few people we've not seen for a long time, so it's really nice.
Oh, wonderful. And how long have you been working
10
here?
years.
Wow. And you've been in the tea shop all the time?
All the time since it started.
And what's it like working here?
It's good fun. It's very busy and it's interesting. Don't do knitting and crocheting. I'm trying to learn to crochet, but I've not done that yet. So I'm in, but no, knitting's a no-no. But I work with the lovely lady Julie and her other friend that worked with us, Jen. She's finished because she wants to spend a bit more time with her children. So yeah, it's been all right. Good family to work for, really.
Absolutely, and
yeah.
I guess the customers are good
oh,
as well.
yeah, we've had some good mates with them. It's a bit sad after we come back after COVID. There were a few missing, but it was nice.
Yeah.
And they're more like friends, really.
I'm sure. So let me just ask you again what you've been doing this weekend for the birthday
We've
celebrations.
We've had pasta parcel. We've had a ticket under the chair, and if they've found it, they've won a prize that's red. So there's been a few things. We've just had a few bits of prosecco and some cake. They've had a good time.
What's not to like?
I know.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
It's all right. I'll have to go back because the customers.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you. Can I ask your name, please?
It's Karen Culcheth.
And how have you come far?
From St Helens, so about 15 miles.
Ah, not too bad then.
No.
I know you were a regular at Black Sheep.
Yes. It's somewhere nice to come for a coffee and look at wool.
Well, yes, absolutely. You've got it in a nutshell there.
What more can you ask for? Coffee and wool.
Yeah. And it's a big weekend this weekend, of course.
It is. It's lovely. Yeah, I was really excited. I came not long ago and they gave me an invite. So just got all dressed up for it.
It's lovely to be at a birthday party.
It is.
And also it's really rare for a shop to last so long in this
well,
day and age.
It is, and especially with sort of buying online. Some people don't do it. I'm not very good at buying online, so it's always nice to come and feel the wool and see things and sort of ask people's advice as well. That's what's special.
That's the thing. Everybody's so knowledgeable, aren't they?
Yeah.
If you're having a problem with your pattern or whatever,
Yes.
there's somebody you can ask.
Yeah.
And also, when you're buying online, you can't feel it.
No.
Or get a true sense of the colour.
That's right.
So what are you planning on getting today?
I came not long ago and I saw some of the merino Aran red. But they've only got one ball.
Oh, no.
So this is my Christmas treat to myself. So I wanted a new circular pattern with joined up needles. I don't know what they're called. They're on a ring. So that was my red Christmas jumper was being bought in summer.
Oh, fabulous. Well, that's a beautiful pattern. It looks quite adventurous. I certainly wouldn't ever go, but good luck with that.
Thank you.
Will be beautiful.
Yeah.
When you get that in red, it'll be fab.
Gorgeous.
Perfect for Christmas.
I'll have to sort of change my colour thinking, I think. That's change my Christmas design, I don't know.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheerio.
I'm Marjorie Cotton, yeah.
And have you travelled far to come today?
We've come, it's taken us a couple of hours. We've come just north of York, so quite a trip.
Wow, and is this your first time at Black Sheep Walls?
It's second time. We came a little while ago. We go on a knitting retreat, and we'd met Sally and Jay, my friends who are hiding in the corner there, at the retreat, and they live quite locally. In fact, Sally works here sometimes. So
fabulous.
So it's a nice place for us to meet up with them. And there's Prosecco and cake and wool. What more do you need?
What's not to like?
Exactly. So we're having a lovely time. Shopped once already, but I'm going round again now. So.
I don't blame you for all the bits that you missed the first time.
Yeah. So my husband, bless him, drove us down, and he's picking us up again at 4. So got a few more hours of shopping.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So what does Black Sheep Walls mean to you as a knitter?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, our nearest town is York, but there's no wool shops in York. There used to be, but they've gone. So it's mail order or nothing really. But Sarah at Black Sheep Walls is just so friendly and so lovely. And, you know, it's like our local wool shop, even though it's miles away. So
there is a wonderful community.
There is. Yeah, everybody's so friendly and it's lovely.
Can I just ask your name, please?
Tracy Ann, it's all one word.
And where have you come from today?
We live in Billinge, don't we?
Yeah.
Fabulous. And you're a Black Sheep Wool favourite, are you?
Well, I've only been to Black Sheep once before now, and I was well impressed with it.
So she does a crochet group, and a crochet group came as like a group party, as an outing, and it was the first time she'd been, and then she heard about the party, so she told me about it, and I'm her sister Katrina, and so we brought you here to do some shopping, and she wanted to see the cake and have a drink and whatnot.
Yeah, but we're trying not to buy too much wool, as Katrina's got an attic full of bare wool.
That's easier said than done, though, isn't it?
It is.
I know. I've got a stash myself. Yeah.
And we've got a basket full here that we don't need.
And last time I did very well because I was very self-controlled. I only bought 2 balls of wool and these things that keep your stitches on so that on your needle.
Fabulous. So, what are you working on at the moment? Can I ask you?
I was working on a blanket in lockdown. I finished that. Katrina got me 6 more balls of wool. So now that ended up being a double bed blanket. I've just worked on a square shawl. And the most recent thing that I'm doing is a pumpkin.
Oh, fabulous. Ready for Halloween.
In double knit.
Enjoy the rest of today.
Thank you.
And I hope you don't leave with too big a bag.
Thank you.
Chris, have you travelled far to come here today?
I've come from Stone in Staffordshire, which takes just over an hour.
Wow, so that's a bit of commitment to come yarn shopping today.
Yes, but it's certainly doable. It's a very doable distance for such a lovely shop, do you know? So yes, I would like to say I come every so often, but I think I come a bit too often, really.
Well, it's definitely worth it because it's a wonderful place.
It really is, and the staff are just fabulous. You know, they can't do enough for you. If you have any problem at all, I crochet mainly rather than knit. If I have any problem at all, they're there to help, you know, and the classes are great. I've done the classes here. It's really good.
Superb. And I can see you've got a clutch of purples and pinks in your hand.
I'm trying to be economical as I can be, because I'm making amigurumi creatures for a topper on a postbox.
Oh, fabulous.
So I'm in a crochet group and they've all decided they want to make a topper for the local postbox, which is going to be based on a garden. So I'm looking for little, I'm going to make amigurumi squirrels and rabbits. So I'm just looking for fairly cheap cotton where it doesn't have to be that soft if it's not for the granddaughters, do you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Have you done any postbox toppers before?
No, never. Somebody in the group decided it would be a good idea, so we're going to have a go.
Oh, wonderful. So when are you
Yes.
hoping to have it ready for?
Well, that's what we were joking about. If we don't get on, it'll be a Christmas one, you know. So we're hoping really within the next few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So that's why, again, another good reason for me for coming today. Good excuse for me coming. To collect some wool for everybody to have a go, do you know?
Oh, that's fabulous.
But they never want to spend very much money, so you know I'm having to try and stick to the bargains.
Indeed. Well, good luck with that. The colours you've chosen are beautiful.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Can I ask your name, please?
Janet.
And how far have you travelled from?
Oh, about 3 miles.
Oh, you're pretty local.
We're
then.
local, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
So what does black sheep wools mean to you?
Variety, help, advice, a nice cup of tea, the fact that you're supporting local business and they've been going forever and it's a family firm. And if you can't afford the most expensive yarn that's on the pattern, they'll always find you an alternative, which knit up to the same thing. But we just enjoy coming down for a mooch and always buy too much, and there's about 8 or 10 unknitted up projects in the cupboard. Yeah. So I didn't come to buy anything, but I'm quite liking the grey saran.
That's looking very nice, that.
It is. Well, I came to look at the impressions saran, but this is taking over. I think I like this one better. So.
And you're a knitter, or do you do crochet as well?
No, I've never mastered crochet. I'm a knitter. I did stop because I've got arthritis, but I'm finding in keeping knitting, it's keeping my fingers a bit more flexible. I like knitting cables, that's my go-to.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's quite therapeutic because you've got to concentrate a bit, haven't you?
It is, and I've made quite a few mistakes on this one, and it's been ripped back so many times, but I alternate that between that and a Happy Valley scarf at the moment. So if I'm watching something on the television, it's the scarf, because that's just knit one purl one. Otherwise, it's my 8 rows of cable. So, but they'll both get finished eventually.
Absolutely. There's no rush, is there?
No rush.
Well, enjoy the rest of your yarn squishing, and
will do. We've only just wandered in, so we'll go and get a drink in a moment or two.
That's wonderful. Thank you for your time.
Okay, no problem.
Black Sheep Wools is a family business started by Carol Mulvey back in 1983. Carol's son Stephen and daughter Sarah now run the business, and you may recognise Sarah's voice as she's been on Making Stitches a good few times before. I managed to grab a few words with her amongst all the festivities.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi again.
It's lovely to see you again.
It's great to see you.
On such a special day.
Oh, it's been amazing. It has been, honestly, yesterday, we started the party yesterday, and then today, and it's just so many people here and so many familiar faces. It's been fantastic.
Oh, how wonderful. 40 years, though. That's a heck of an achievement.
It is a heck of an achievement, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think... I did a leaflet drop round the local village with all my school friends when we opened Black Sheep Wools, and I never thought I'd be sat here 40 years later. Yeah, and lots of guises of Black Sheep Wools in those 40 years as well. We've certainly changed.
Yes.
So much. You have to keep going, but so much over those years.
Absolutely. So at one stage you had a number of shops, didn't you?
We did. We had, the first shop was in Culcheth, which is the village we're in now, but we were in the centre of Culcheth above the supermarket. Then Stephen and my mum opened a shop in Sale, then Ashton-under-Lyne, then Wigan, then Southport, and then we had some market stalls as well. But It was very different then. There was no online, etc. I mean, knitting and crochet has changed so much in those 40 years.
Absolutely. And I think in those days when it first started, most small towns or villages would have a haberdashery or a yarn shop, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, but there was 2 yarn shops in Culcheth, so when we opened, there was another yarn shop. When we opened in Sale, there was a guy who had a chain of yarn shops, because that was quite funny, because he wouldn't allow some companies to supply us. Which always sticks in my mind, because I met him many, many, many years later in my old life. I was like, oh, I know who you are. So yeah, that was. But I think, like I say, most towns would have at least one.
Yeah, times have changed though, haven't they?
Gosh, have they? I tell you, I was talking to a customer earlier about one of the things that's changed most in that time is crochet and what people crochet. Because when I can remember being in the sale shop and people looking for crochet patterns, and it was doilies and tablecloths and it was crochet cotton. And that's just changed so much over 40 years.
Absolutely, it's garments and everything now.
Oh
isn't
gosh, yes, yeah.
How wonderful. So what's it been like then yesterday and today, having all these people kind of zoning in on you and coming to help with your celebrations?
Do you know what? It's been amazing. The first lady that came through the door, lady and her husband came through the door, were from Carlisle, and that was amazing that they'd set off at 6 o'clock in the morning. The next two customers, one was from Bradford and one was from Settle in Yorkshire.
Wow.
So we've had a lady that's flown in from Northern Ireland for 2 nights. So she stayed at the local hotel last night. I've seen her again today. And it's just amazing that people want to come. So the thing that's blown me away more than anything is the amount of people that brought us birthday cards and emails and Facebook posts. And I don't think you realise, and this is the same with every local yarn shop, this isn't just Black Sheep Wools, the impact as a local yarn shop you have on people. And it was something we talked about with the team this morning, because we got a Facebook post last night that reduced me to tears, which is not difficult to do. And I was talking about it with Barbara, who just popped in earlier. And I say, because you're not selling them, you're selling them something that's got a real love for and a real passion. And I think that, and it's also hopefully a place where people can leave, if they've got any anxieties, etc., they can leave that at the door. And I don't think you realise the impact that a bit of nice service can have on somebody with that. And that's been amazing. But also yesterday, the thing that surprised me was I got gifted a llama yesterday. Seriously, it's in the shop. It's like this. He's called Stan. And he's a crocheted llama. He is fabulous. And he's made in James C. Brett Flutterby. And a lady said, it's at home gathering dust and I really want you to have it. I then did spend quite a large part of the day carrying him around, because it was like carrying one of my dogs or something. It was gorgeous.
So that's one of the more unusual things you've been doing.
One of the more unusual things. Yeah, I think as well it's been nice because some of the old team members have come in. We had Maria in yesterday, who worked in our customer service for 20 years. When we worked at one point, my mum and dad were working out of the garage at home. Wow. And Maria worked at home out the garage with them. So Maria was in yesterday. Sally's in today, who worked with us for a long time. And that's nice. And customers that you may not have seen for a long time have come in to celebrate. And that's been amazing.
Oh, lovely. Of course, Black Sheep Wools, because you're online, you have such a wide, variety of people who are your customers and who are part of your Facebook group, and there is a community out there. So have you been able to meet some people for the first time this weekend?
Yes, well, we did name badges because we said, because you know what it's like on Facebook, you know somebody on Facebook, often you don't know what they look like because they might have a picture of not themselves up there. And we do a Facebook Live on a Wednesday night and I read out people's names and messages. You're often on there. And so you know the names, you know what they're knitting or crocheting, but you don't know them to look at. Yeah. And there was lots of people yesterday, you saw it's like, oh, it's you! And that was so fab. And I think one of the other highlights of this weekend has been the team here. They're always amazing. But actually, in terms of a team building thing, it's been phenomenal. Because everybody this week has been working towards this weekend. So we've had people, everybody's been in the back washing up Prosecco glasses. They've been putting bunting up. They've been doing the music. We've got our warehouse manager manning the Prosecco and the cupcake stand today. Lucy, who is our web manager, in the shop in the Rowan section helping people out there. And everybody's been doing bits of everything. And we've had a great time doing it. We did a big staff lunch yesterday for everybody. We're doing the same again today so they didn't have to work. And that's just been really lovely. And I say, somebody said this, it's been a really good, the team have all really, really enjoyed it, and I think that's just made such a difference. And you can see that if you're walking around the shop. I mean, they've not stopped laughing for 2 days.
No. I think it's more than a team here, isn't it? It's a family, the members of staff here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, and we have people's daughters and sons and all sorts coming in and helping us out as well. And we've brought, Shannon, one of the girls that's working today, hasn't worked with us for 6 months. It's like, Shannon, we need a bit of help. But yeah, we're very, very lucky. The team we've got, they care, and I think that's because, excluding the warehouse team who don't necessarily knit and crochet, but they can, because everybody makes stuff, they know how important it is to that customer to get the right thing. Yeah. There's nothing, we've all done it. You think, that'll do, and it doesn't work out. And I think the care and attention that the guys here take to make sure everybody leads with the right thing, etc., is great. I mean, somebody put a Facebook post up last night and she named about 4 members of the team yesterday. Somebody did this, somebody did that, somebody did this, and that's what they all do on a daily basis, and they're great. And it's been good fun to share this with them as well.
Absolutely. And like you say, it's so important to people when they're working on something, because you know, if you're going through a hard time or something,
yes,
this is the thing that can get you through. It's your crochet or your knitting.
It's an escape.
So you kind of invest so much into what you're making.
Yes,
so it's got to be right.
Yeah, and we see that all the time. Yeah, and I say the lady that put this beautiful post on yesterday, it was her friend she'd got herself in a bit of a state at the till, which happens. You know, there's a lot going on here today, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. And this post started off with how we'd all and that you want it to be a place people can leave any anxiety they've got at the door, and just come and be surrounded. It's good for us to be surrounded by colour and textures and inspiration. It does us all good.
It does. It's good for the soul, definitely.
Oh goodness, yes, definitely, yeah. Yes, I must admit, tomorrow I will be retreating into knitting and crochet, not speaking to anybody.
I'm not surprised.
No.
So you're celebrating 40 wonderful years. Yes. What does the future hold for Black Sheep Wools?
Oh gosh. Hopefully more of the same and then some. I think it's changed so much over the last, particularly over the last 20 years since the internet started, really. It has changed so much, and it was, there are a lot of big internet companies out there, and I think we've realised that we don't want to compete against them. So for us, it's about the events, it's about the experience. So we've got our first knitting retreat in November, which we're really excited about. We're hoping to do more of those. We've just done a Christmas do because I think we always get that sense from here. It is that community. It's people coming, it's meeting up, etc. So when we launched the retreat, which was really successful and sold out really quickly, it was then local customers saying, well, it'd be nice for us to have somewhere, but we don't want to do an overnight stay. So we're doing a good old-fashioned Christmas do at the local golf club, which is Christmas afternoon tea, but we'll be using some of the games we've done today. So today we've done some Pass the Yarn Parcel games, Spot the Designers. We're going to have Christmas carols singing there. So more things like that to encourage, and more possibly, more. We've got lots of event days. We've got our Rowan launch day with Martin's Story that's massively popular every year. And I'm looking now at my calendar. So we've got a Lily Kate day. We're at Yarndale. But I think it's going to be more events and retreats and the workshops and so on. It is such a lovely place to come to here, and we want to spread that far and wide.
My thanks to Sarah and to everyone at Black Sheep Wools that day back in July for speaking to me for the podcast. It was a really lovely day. And in case you were wondering, yes, I did accidentally come home with a few extra bits and pieces to add to my stash. You're listening to Making Stitches, a podcast celebrating creative crafts and inspiring makers. This podcast is supported by the Making Stitches shop on Etsy, where you can find Making Stitches podcast tote bags, badges and stitch markers, along with a few of my crochet patterns for sale too. Just search for Making Stitches shop on Etsy. Now back to more creative chat. This weekend sees the return of the Great Northern Textile Show to Urmston in Manchester. The first ever Great Northern Textile Show took place last year and was the creation of textile artist Tracy Fox, who lives nearby. Last year I went along to meet Tracy and learn about her work as an artist, a textile dyer and a quilter, as well as going to the show too, which was just super. I'll share links in the show notes to those episodes from last year in case you'd like to listen to them again. Well, this year, Tracy has handed over the reins to Domino Panton-Oakley, who is looking forward to welcoming traders, exhibitors, artists and visitors alike to the second Great Northern Textile Show. I went along to see Domino to find out how preparations are going ahead of this weekend.
Tracy has very kindly handed over the baton. I have worked with Tracy in the past, and she has taken part in other events that I've organised. So she contacted me and said, she is unable to organise it this year, but she really loved it and really wanted it to go ahead, and would I take on the challenge? So after lots of meetings and lots of difficulty in technology and handing over the website and the Facebook and Instagram and everything like that, I now have taken it over, and I've really enjoyed organising it. My past is in organising art events, so it's very similar to the Great Northern Textile Show. And it's been a pleasure, and I'm very much excited about the event itself.
So what can we look forward to?
Oh, we've got loads. So similar to last year, there's going to be a big mix of different traders, all in different forms of textiles. So we've got fabric stands, we've got knitting stands, we've got haberdasheries, dyes and yarns, huge mix. So whatever kind of textile hobbies or art people are into, there'll be something for them. We also have an exhibition of 3 local Manchester-based textile artists. We've got Sheila Haldane, who does kind of embroidery and applique work, Wendy Roby, who does kind of textile print and uses text with her textiles as well. And we've got Jane Smith, who does Japanese style embroidery. So a really big mix of artists there. And we've also got groups and guilds on stand too, so you can have a talk to them about all different things, and they'll be doing some demonstrations and encouraging people to sign up.
Oh, wonderful. So it'll be educational as well as an opportunity to buy more things for your secret stash.
Definitely. And all the traders are professionals in their trade, so if anyone's got any questions, please do feel free to speak to them. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions, because we want this to be for people who might be quite new to doing textiles as well. So please do come and chat to people, and I know a lot of them are selling like starter kits, so it'd be great if you've just got an interest and you want to try and find out more and learn more.
And of course, once you're down that rabbit hole, it can take you who knows where.
Well, this is true, especially, chat to the artists in the exhibition, because a lot of them started as hobbyists and then have just developed and now are selling, artwork in their trade. So, do speak to people and find out people's stories, because as you say, once you get into it, you get hooked. Is that a pun?
Quite potentially, yes. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Well, it kicked off for the first time ever last year, and so year 2 is, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
I am too. I'm a little bit nervous. I hope I can fill Tracy's boots and do her proud. But I think we've got a really good, solid mix of traders there, which, that's the most important thing. And tickets are selling really well, so hopefully it'll be a really good event.
Well, that's great, because really, you've got to travel quite a distance from Manchester, and then within the northwest there aren't that many opportunities to attend this kind of event. You've got to go over to Yorkshire or down to Birmingham or London or something, so it's really quite exciting to have something on our doorsteps.
Indeed, it is true. And the other events that I've done, we've always tried to include different textile artists as well, and we do get such a great response from people that are interested in textiles, and everyone says the same, that they just don't get that chance to go to events like this or see different textile based events or artists, etc. I hope this is something that really does pull people in, and as you say, there's not that many opportunities, so do come along and get your tickets to make sure you don't miss out.
Well, that's all I have for you this time. My thanks again to everyone who's spoken to me for this episode of Making Stitches. I'll be at this Sunday's Great Northern Textile Show with my microphone, so all being well, I'll be able to share that with you next time when Making Stitches is back again in 2 weeks' time. If you'd like to go along too, you can find the Great Northern Textile Show website in the show notes for this episode, and that's where you need to go to get tickets for the event. Also, before the next episode, I'm going to be travelling down to London for the first ever Independent Podcast Awards. Making Stitches has been shortlisted in the Arts and Culture category, which is a huge honour alongside some truly brilliant podcasts. I go with absolutely zero expectation of winning anything, but I'm very much looking forward to meeting lots of fascinating people from the world of podcasting, and I feel really privileged to have Making Stitches as one of the podcasts named in this inaugural Independent Podcast Awards. Thank you for listening to this episode, and to everyone who has supported Making Stitches throughout the years by rating and reviewing, buying a coffee, or buying something from the Making Stitches shop. I'm so very grateful. Thank you very much. So, as I said, I'll be back again in 2 weeks' time. Until next time though, do take care of yourself and enjoy your crafting.